What's going on, guys? Zep here. Today we're diving back into A Perfect Circle's emotive album with their rendition of Marvin Gaye's What's Going On. So, going to switch things up a little bit in this video. Instead of doing the typical, we listen to the original, I talk about it, we do an awkward transition into A Perfect Circle's version, I decided I was going to take some time and listen to it off camera. Because whenever I'm listening to the original, I kind of do it a disservice because I'm focused on it sonically and then thinking ahead, okay, how is A Perfect Circle going to change this around? How are they going to, flip it on its head like they've done with everything on this album? And I really miss out on the message and I really miss out on the meaning, just kind of doing a one-time listen through of the original. So maybe we'll just do a little discussion in the beginning and we'll jump right into A Perfect Circle. And then, yeah. We'll close kind of my thoughts on the two. All right, so I listened to Marvin Gaye's version, the original version, a couple times, and for being a song about a lot of our world's issues with wars, racism, peaceful protests, police brutality, it has such an uplifting, positive sound to it. It's one of those hey, we got to do better. I mean, that's just all it comes down to. We got to do better. And it's such a shame, a lot of these issues that were present in the 70s are still very much present today. And it's not been a lot of progress. I did some additional research here. So Marvin was faced with a lot of pushback on his goal of creating a politically motivated album. And it was cool. He ended up producing the album himself. There was a quote. In 1969 or 1970, I began to reevaluate my whole concept of what I wanted my music to say. I was very much affected by letters my brother was sending me from Vietnam, as well as social situations here at home. I realized that I had to put my own fantasies behind me if I wanted to write songs that would reach the souls of people. I wanted them to take a look at what's been happening in the world. That's crazy because it's going out on a limb and doing this, it either pays off tremendously or it falls flat in its face. And I'm very, very thankful that it was, such a trailblazer in the music industry. But yeah, and I thought the song was cool. It sounded good. Marvin sounded incredible. First Marvin Gaye song. All right. So now I'm curious to hear what A Perfect Circle is going to do with it. I feel it's going to be another one of those flipped on its head tracks. It's going to be a very slowed down. It's going to be a very sinister, haunting sound. And we'll see what happens. But yeah, let's get into this. A Perfect Circle's rendition of Marvin Gaye's What's Going On. Let's go. Obviously a big change up. They're so good at making you feel uncomfortable.
War is not the answer. Only love can conquer hate. You've got to find a way to bring some love in here today.
The layering here is fantastic. Building up.
What's going on? What's going
on? Oh, that just kind of like opened up. Very interesting. I guess I wasn't sure if we were going to get kind of like that big boom instrumental, but it was nuts. It was just kind of like opening up slightly, and then just it just went wide. The way that opens. What's going Next week we got Passive. Wow. Okay. All right, guys, that was a perfect circle with What's Going On, originally from Marvin Gaye, off of their album Emotive. And, you know, this was a good song. This was a good rendition of it. I did prefer the original a little bit more. I will say a perfect circle has a great way of making you see things from the opposite end, and it really showed on this as well. I think back to a couple weeks ago when we did APC's version of John Lennon's Imagine, how Lennon kind of portrayed it from like sounding like it was in a dream, and then a perfect circle made it sound like it was from the perspective of a nightmare. You know, they're really good at making you see things from the opposite end. Although I do prefer the original better here, this was still really good. I enjoyed it a lot. And I can't wait for next week. We got Passive, which written by Maynard, Billy, and Trent Reznor's of Nine Inch Nails project Tapeworm. It was originally titled Vacant. And yes, we are going to be doing more Nine Inch Nails on the channel. I've been backed up on a lot of things, and of course having my computer issues and whatnot. And you know, no excuse. We're getting it done. So yeah, can't wait for it. Thanks guys for being here. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, thumb it up, subscribe, notification bell in the description, link to the original as well as a Perfect Circles rendition, the album on Spotify. All right, yeah, socials, down there as well. If you want to follow me outside of YouTube. Want to support the channel a little extra, you can with the link in the description to buy me a coffee. I'll never ask that you do, but if you choose to do so, you have my thanks. And if you would like, a reaction of your choice. I'm out of here, guys. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I know we talked a lot in this one, but yeah, I kind of wanted to switch it up a little bit. If it's something that you guys like, we'll continue to do so this way. If not, that's fine. We'll just go back to how we usually do it. Won't hurt my feelings. All right, I'm out of here. Take care of yourselves, guys. Take care of each other. I'll see you soon with another Emperor Reacts.